There we go. Now it says I'm live. Oh no, advertisements. Let's put that there. I want to make sure I don't start dropping frames like crazy. Hey there. Yeah, there it is. I'm live now. Oh, come on, go away, advertisement. I don't care. There we go. Double check if the volume's all the way off on my phone. Should be good. Okay. Welcome to this. I haven't been really streaming the story mode of Final Fantasy XIV. But I've been meaning to stream more. And the Hildibrand quest line in Final Fantasy XIV is always entertaining. Heaven's Words was kinda... it's still good. It's still good, just not as good as A Realm Reborn. It's unfortunate. Hopefully the Stormblood version... Ooh. Hopefully Stormblood Hildibrand is really good. Young Lalafell has a lean and hungry look. Should I cover the chat? Other streamers do that. Screw it. Hey, you're a Eorzean, right? Adventurer, maybe? Good at killing and whatnot? Me? Oh, I'm no good at it. I mean, other than the occasional rat, but I've got a job for you if you're interested. This Mikode girl. This incredible, beautiful, wonderful girl in this tavern, right? Come all the way from Eorzea like you and me. So beautiful, this girl, so beautiful. In this weird, strange place where people are bowing all the time, getting on the ground and tucking their legs under them. Young girl traveling by herself is in danger. Some bad people could trick her and take her and make her do, things. Anyway, get in there and keep her safe. I'll be watching. Alright, weirdo. Wait. I thought he said she was in the tavern. Is this not the tavern? Hold on. Oh, there's a map marker. I'm seeing a map marker for something else. My bad. Alright. Ah, there you are. Oh, don't talk to that catfish. Since generally yours and you seek, yes, and I should be glad to take you if you like. Ever so kind of helpful, Mr. Talking Cat. Or catfish, to be precise. Though I care not for the Eorzean, I am Gyodo. Namazu of the services I provide are not free. I'm sorry to say, nor are they cheap. Are you sure you can afford to pay? Oh dear, I spent my last gil on the fair to Kugane. Is there any other way I can convince you to help? Hello, Gyodo. Core, if it isn't Itis, don't tell me you came elsewhere, just help little old me. I guess she would have a British accent, huh? I can't do that. As you, Inspector Hildibrand took to the skies, I said, Nashi, you'd better not let him get away this time. I immediately began looking for ways to head as far east as I could. Can't get much farther east than the Far East, right? I was worried I wouldn't be able to find it, but wouldn't you know it, Gyoza, the talking Numa here says he knows where he is. Careful, this one knows our game. Escaping her wrath is going to take all our skills. I say, there's no need for such menacing glares. None whatsoever. 1,000 pardons, my lady, but I had no idea you're traveling in such esteemed company. Forget everything I said regarding the fee. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a pressing engagement. Very pressing indeed. Yeah, you better run. Wait, you haven't told me where the inspector is yet. Huh? Little Gyozo was trying to swindle me? Oh, Nashu, you ought to know better than to trust a talking cat. Nashu? Never mind. Ask lots and lots of other people if they'd seen a gentlemanly Eorzean, but none of them were able to any help. Ugh. Oh, Inspector Hildibrand, wherever could you be? Stuck in the ground or in the side of a building, like he's not keeping an eye out for his legs. Feeling his keen inspector sense is searching for a case. Stuck in the ground, probably. Yes, he does have a habit of landing. Yes, he does have a habit of landing head first, doesn't he? Hopefully, we won't need Lord Godbert's help to pull him out again. Ah, that's it. The inspector's always on the hunt for a case, and all we've got to do is find the biggest, juiciest one we can and wait for him to appear. Let's go see what trouble we can turn up, eh? This way. Alrighty. Okay, I really should have cleared out these other quests so I wouldn't get lost. It's up here. I went too far. Hello, you. Quit stalking Nashu, it's creepy. Alright, you've got me, Miss Samurai. I'm a samurai? I'm not, I'm a Dark Knight. If I do anything rash like arrested, torture, chop me into little bits with that sword of yours. No, I never touched her. I mean, I never even had the chance. Alright, creep. Oh, you're that Eorzean adventurer. I thought you looked familiar. I mean, for a moment there, I thought I was done for. The Sekisagumi. I gotta try and... That's a word I gotta think about for a second. Don't mess about. All cut first and ask questions later, you know? No romance in their heart. They wouldn't understand. I don't know, you're kind of stalking Nashu from the shadows. Not just crimes, but big, incredible crimes you want to know. Oh, it's not just crimes, big, incredible crimes you want to know about? Incidents like the likes of which send ripples through time and space, through fate and destiny? It was 5 years ago, or maybe it was last week. I'm not so good with time lately. Anyway, there I was, walking Ulda's bustling streets when the sea parts and my eyes met with those of a maiden most fair, and she stole my heart. It was like 2 grains of sand in the desert looking at each other, and one of those grains knowing that it was destined to spend the rest of his life with the other grain because she had this whole sultry scribe thing that made him so... Ugh. Ever since that day, I've watched over her from far, a silent guardian, a humble protector. Have you now? Some might think me mad or call me a coward reason or speak to her, but they are fools. Fools, I say. True love is a product of is not the product of clumsy banter, but careful study, years and years of observation, or obsession, until you know her better than she knows herself. Yeah, quit being a creep, dude. Perhaps when the time is right, I shall reveal myself to her. But until that blessed day, I shall aid her from the shadows. And you, my friend, will aid her in the light. If you've been stalking her since Ul'dah, then shouldn't you know who I am? Question the residents of Kugane. Dastardly doings and purported instances of criminal behavior? This is Kugane, my dear. We're no shortage of that here. But since you asked, the story on everyone's lips at the Bokaisen these days is that the wealthiest among us and how they are being preyed upon by some sneak thief. Perhaps they should invest in better locks.
I had trouble talking today.
Is there another circle? Oh, wait, is that it? It's like in the center? Yeah, there it is. It's like in the center of the city. This chat's in a bad place. Where I've got it, it partially blocks my map. But you don't have to worry about that, because I don't have it visible on stream. Never much saw the point in that. Like, no offense to any of the streamers who do that, but I don't much see the point of putting the chat on screen for them to see, because they're in chat. But whatever. Not you. Why can't I do the guild leaves here? Disciple the hand. Oh, okay. That's why. Oh, there we go. Kusin. I always pick the worst days to stream because, like, I can't clear my throat today. It's really annoying. And self-crimes? So happens that a number of properties owned by wealthy merchants have been pillaged this past fortnight. Yeah. Master Akabono's shop in the Rakuza district was the most recent, as I recall. But you may be assured that Sekisagumi will track down the thief in due time. Whew. We'll find Hildibrand yet. There you are. Learn anything interesting? Skilled thief seems to be targeting wealthy merchants. Creepy little apology to Kugane says has been stalking you for 5 years. Eh? You're having me on, as if I wouldn't notice. Be serious now. But Nashu, I'm not. A series of robberies committed by a mysterious thief? Oh, that's just the thing. Well done, Adis. Your next order of business should be track down this Akabono and ask him about the latest incident. Oh, I didn't need to go down here. It's like around the corner. Yeah, there it is. I think it just came from the place where she's like, yeah. Certainly looks like a well-to-do merchant. That fiend, that despicable rapscallion, the nerve of him to make mock of us. My thanks to you, Master Akabono, for your help. I swear to you on my honor that the sneak thief will be brought to justice forthwith. And with that, I bid you good day. So it is Akabono. Let's go and ask him about the robbery. Alright. Have you seen a silly Eorzean man in gentlemanly attire? Forgive me, my lady. In my haste, I did not see you. Are you alright? Should I summon a healer? You just bumped into her. It's fine, dude. Don't worry, I've taken bigger knocks to the noggin than that. Hey, you aren't one of them samurai, are you? Gave it away. The katana? Shigure, at your service, my lady. You have my sincerest apologies for this incident. Much as I would like to make amends for my reckless behavior, I fear duty compels me to take my leave. I have various criminals at large, and I must bring them to justice. Oh, that's all we need. Competition. Well, I'm sure Inspector Hildibrand and his faithful assistants won't lose to the likes of him. The merchant must know something important for Shigure to go running off like that. Let's find out what it is. Greetings, salutations, Master Akabono. My name is Nashu, Agent of Inquiries, Extraordinary Inspector, and this is Adis, who's also got a knack for it. Can you tell us about the recent robbery? Ah, inspectors. I had heard rumors that one such as you were coming to the west. You seem an honest sort, so I'll oblige your request. This very morning, one of my assistants found my establishment unlocked, and when he went inside to investigate, he discovered that most prized possessions had been stolen. To make matters worse, in their place he found this message. You have just been robbed by the Kugane Wolf Burglar. Wolf Burglar? Surely you've heard about his recent exploits. Similar calling cards are found at the scene of the other robberies. And now I too have become a victim. A series of robberies committed by a thief with a calling card? Oh, there's no way Inspector Hildibrand's going to be able to resist the lure of this case. I thought the two of you were inspectors, but it makes no difference to me who catches the criminal. And since the Sekisugumi seem to be at a loss, I'm just going to call them the cops. Because they're just samurai cops. You will be generously rewarded for any information that leads to the recovery of my stolen property. I wish you well in your investigation. Clearly, I do not have the reading skill to read these aloud. All I've got to do now is stick with the case, and we'll be reunited with Inspector Hildibrand. I just know it. Call up my keen inspector's assistant sense. I also just can't get my throat clear. I'm gonna try and learn more about the other robberies. If you learn anything interesting, come and find me. Nashimakaraka, the days of wolf burglaring are numbered. Because Inspector Hildibrand. Huh? Is that a green chicken? Inspector Hildibrand. Hey, Inspector, stop messing about and join us. I'm just gonna leave it up to whoever's watching to read those off themselves. If it's going by automatically, then I mean I'm struggling to read as is. Core, it's been too long since I've had a chance to whip up a batch of Nashu's delights. You can be sure I'll be putting these little darlings to good use next time. Oh, bugger. Good thing I've got plenty more stashed away. I don't know, maybe you run? Yeah, there you go. Godo? Yeah! Godbert! Where'd the other people go? Were they obliterated by the explosion? Yeah, I just watched it on like on my phone. They just vanished. You have no one but yourself or the kami to blame for what comes if you talk to Nashu Makaraka. Let's go. Well, 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 if it isn't Adis, looking bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, have I got news for you. I've been asking after the wolf burglar fellow, the one that left our cheeky note claiming credit, you remember? And it seems he's not quite as sneaky as he thinks he is. Oh, he's robbed plenty of rich merchants blind, I'll grant you that.
No doubting it was him either.
Never fails to leave a calling card, this one. Too proud to leave people wondering for even a moment. But folks have laid eyes on him more than a few times. In fact, after talking to all the eyewitnesses, I have enough information to try and sketch a picture of the devil himself. But we've seen it because of the preview. Yep, there it is. Sorry, Nashu, but you're no Alphino. But I mean, it's a Mikode. I'm pretty sure. Immediately the professional artists. Don't see how this helps us, honestly. Silence. Not hearing a lot of support for the sketch. Right then, back to the drawing board. The metaphorical one, that is. Let's you and me seek out the question of the rich and famous, the sort of folks the Bogler's been targeting, and see if we can't learn something new. I'll head to Koganedori if you can check out the tea house and the hostelry? The tavern. Didn't see anyone downstairs, so... Too long it has been since I shared a pipe with an Aegean. How fortunate I... You've no desire for a smoke, only talk of the wolf burglar, I see. I have no personal experience on which to draw, so I doubt it could be of much assistance. What I know is known to all, but if you insist, he is a lone wolf, without comrades, and despite their best efforts, the Sekisagumi has no leads. Oh, wait a minute, is he one of those wolf dudes? That could also be why the drawing had, like, ears and a tail. Like, I'm guessing he's literally a wolf. Some say this has emboldened the man. Each theft is more brazen than the last. He has even been witnessed practicing his trade in broad daylight, if you could believe it. This is the extent of my knowledge. Now, if you will not favor me with the tales of your own, I ask that you leave me to my pipe. It is far less demanding company. Alright, cool, thanks. Where's that? How do I get to that? How do I possibly hit that sightseeing marker? That's been bugging me for so long. Isn't there one like under the roof here, under this balcony? It's like on top of the... Maybe not. Still though, how the heck? Doesn't count. How? Hmm. Like, this is super unimportant for anything relating to this quest line, but this is driving me nuts. How in the world? Because you can't fly in Kugane. Because it's a town. There's another one in Ralger's Reach I can't get to. And, like, I'm not trying super hard to get all the, like, the sightseeing markers, but dang it, if I see one, it drives me crazy if I can't actually... I don't know, maybe something will change eventually. Ah, that infamous thief. I know of him, for mercy has not seen fit to trouble those of lesser means like me and my associates.
Perhaps you thought me wealthy because I patronize tea house.
Ah. On the contrary, this is my sole indulgence. Were I a stronger man, I would forgo it, but alas, the heart will not be denied. And then... oh, nope, not to the north. That's Kugane Castle. That's the Rebanaster thing. Life imitates art, imitates life. This way. Premium Pundit. I say, the Kugane Wolf Burglar, why don't you sully my ears with that rapscallion's name as I attempt to take a moment to relax, take in the fresh air. Bah, it's no use, the moment is ruined. I too fell victim of the wolf's villainy, like so many others. Oh, you had seen the vase before. Oh, if you had seen the vase before he took it. If there is any justice in this world, he would be paraded through the streets and boiled alive in Tinkanto. I get it. It's a reference to, Goemon. I forgot his first name. Or was Goemon his first? I don't know. Ah, here you are, dug up beneath tidbits. So it's getting bolder by the day, is he? Well, if there's anything I've learned from following the inspector around, it's that overconfidence is liable to get you smacked upside the head by your mum and her magic frying pan. That said, we'd have a better chance of catching this wolf if we knew who he was eyeing next. Thousand pardons, young sir. I do not mean to trample you underfoot. Are you alright? It's the creepy Lalafell. Oh, coward. Hey, aren't you the samurai I bumped into the other day? Shiggy something, was it? Oh, we meet again, my lady. I say, you must think me in the habit of trampling my fellow pedestrians. Let me assure you, nothing could be further from the truth. I was simply preoccupied with thoughts of my investigation. That's right, you're after the wolf burglar too. Got any leads?
As a matter of fact, I do.
But recently learned of a private auction in which many foreign wares are to be featured. While such auctions are not uncommon in Kagane, it has been some time since the wolf last struck, and there are rumors that this auction may include particularly extraordinary items. Much as I would love to converse with you at great length, I really must be going. Until we meet again. Wait, Mr. Shiggy, sir, can we come too? To the auction? If you like, but I very much doubt you will be able to afford any of the items to be sold. How dare you? Don't you worry about that. Ada's here's got enough money to buy and sell you 1,000 times over. I do not. Yes, very good. Then by all means come with me. I assure you, just yesterday I was wrestling with the idea of spending 500,000 gil on an apartment. I did it because God knows I needed the inventory space. I got kicked out of a free company I was in. So I lost the money from the room I bought from that. And then I had to carry all of my housing items in my inventory. That entire last panel you can see on the bottom right that's empty now, like, absolutely full of furniture. It's awful. And you might have noticed that my gil was like at 300,000. I had like 800,000 yesterday. But my chocobo, I was able to color my chocobo white finally. That's nice. This venue has been reserved for the private auction. The guests should be arriving any moment now. I remember you. Master Akabono, was it? Well, if it isn't the inspectors, I did not know you'd be joining us. I presume you are come to keep watch for the wolf, but should you see anything you like, know that we have money changers on hand to assist those who wish to spend foreign currency. I must warn you, however, that should we desire the same item, I am not one to surrender without a fight. My funds are extremely limited. Not that I think I'm actually going to be able to participate in the auction. It's a story event. Greetings and welcome to you, the prosperous and esteemed elite. This evening you will be given a rare opportunity to view and purchase, if so inclined, a selection of strange and wondrous items from all across the world. Without further ado, I give you our first, a queer misshapen fiend captured in the mountainous wilds of Yansha. Oh, it's one of the rat dudes. It is none other than the fabled Rat Man, unholy union of man and beast, a demon of legend whose flesh, when consumed, bestows life everlasting. Some of these guys are jerks, but come on, they're not all evil. Also, don't sell people. That's messed up. I thought we were selling like artifacts and whatnot. Can I shut this thing down? Eternal life can be yours, ladies and gentlemen. So, shall we start the bidding at 500,000 Koban? Koban? 600. 700. 800. How about I offer my sword to your face if you don't let the guy go? 800,000 Koban. Going once, going twice. Sold to Master Akabono. Let us proceed to the next item up for bidding. He's not really going to eat him, is he? Statue we're about to see was brought to Kagane. Are we just going to let that go? I don't like that. Statue we're about to see was brought to Kagane from the west, the land of Eoruzia, to be precise. Let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, statue does not begin to describe this extraordinary work of art. Is it? What are you doing, you idiot? Wait. Wait, did he infiltrate the auction as a statue? I give you the Eorzean Gentleman, a masterpiece. Nay, a triumph of Western sculpture. Marvel at the intricate details, the features so expertly realized. The so likened it to a living, breathing man, frozen in time. Hildibrand. Would you look at that? That statue's the spitting image of Inspector Hildibrand. Could it have been sculpted by a fan? Right, it's a statue, of course it is. It's a trick of the light, or did the statue just twitch? You mean to say you think it might actually be the Inspector, somehow frozen by temporal magics? In that case, I've got just the thing to bring him back to the land of the moving. Is it a bomb? It's a bomb! Stay your bomb-filled hand, my lady, I beg of you, lest you slaughter these poor people and bring this marketplace to ruin. I suppose you have a point, and it wouldn't be very Inspector-like to blow innocents to kingdom come. I was gonna say, you might want to put it out then. How readily she resorts to violence, this woman. I shudder to think what carnage she has left in her wake. I knew it. That's no statue. It's the genuine article in the flesh. Probably hit his head when he fell from the sky again. Or maybe he's gone into hibernation again or something. Alright, Hildibrand, come on. This bizarre sculpture is in truth a man? Is such a thing even possible? Strange, I do not recall it wearing an expression of sheer terror before. It was rather more serene, was it not? How very perceptive of you. Verily, it is no ordinary statue. It is a hair-for unseen hybrid of sculpture and automaton. Marvel at the way its features change, fluidly and effortlessly. Yes, indeed. So shall we start the bidding for this one-of-a-kind statue of 500,000 koban? 600. 7. 800,000 koban to be paid in full here and now. Once more, Master Akabona will not be denied. Will any challenge his claim to the Eorzean Gentleman? Gotta do something, Adis. If we don't, these people are gonna buy the Inspector. Good riddance! I've been 900,000 koban. Not that I actually have it. Wahaha, there's nothing in this world I cannot buy. 1,000,000 koban. Whoa, no. Uh-oh. What is the meaning of this? And he's gone. By the kami, the Eorzean Gentleman has vanished. You have just been robbed by the Kagane Wolf burglar. They're like right in the market. How could nobody have seen him? That he struck again. I saw him, the fiend with wolfish features. He took the statue and ran towards the short pier. Yeah, this area should be so full of people. Do you know what this means? Inspector Hildibrand has been stolen, or kidnapped. Gotta get after that wolf burglar. For all we know, he might want to eat him like that poor, Keekern? I guess it would be pronounced Keekern? We can't have that. Speaking of that Keekern, surely it didn't show him off for no reason. We'll probably see him again. Doki Doki Panic! Whoop. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good name. Okay, Oh, he followed me, I presume. Of a mind to pursue the wolf burglar as well? Of course we are. He's got Inspector Hildibrand. 1, 2, 3, get him. Or perchance referring to the Eorzean gentleman, the hideous statue? I dare say no one in their right mind would try to eat it, but nonsensical fears notwithstanding, I should be honored to work with you to catch the wolf burglar. This man here claims he saw on board a boat with the statue and head towards the ruby price. 'Twas a sight I will not soon forget. Never before have I seen a lupin carrying a twisted mockery of a man on his back. Never again will I expect. Too bold was the fiend this day, and seeking to claim such a conspicuous prize in broad daylight, he has left a trail that we can follow. Wait, what the? I mean, it does say... Oh, wait. Yeah, it's midnight. It's 12:30. It's not broad daylight. I was looking at the 2:11, and I was like, wait a minute, why is it not daytime? And then I realized that's Earth time. Let's make haste to ruby price. So is that like a Nokoro? Not there. I'm gonna go to Onokoro because if I go to the other place, well, I could fly out through the entrance, couldn't I? Oh well. My chocobo's finally white. His color matches what he's named after. His name's Trickster. Alright. And that'll make sense if you've done the hunts in Final Fantasy XII. There's a hunt for a white chocobo, and his name's Trickster. Oh, I'm sleepy. I bet there's an exit out of Kugane that would have taken me straight here. Surely one of the watchmen here will have seen the Wolfman and his stolen statue. Alas, I cannot say I've seen such a thing. Since the withdrawal of Garlean forces from Doma and the Ruby Sea, there have been a significant increase in domestic traffic. Accordingly, we have been instructed to wave through smaller vessels, leaving our waters absent cause. This lupin you seek probably received no more than a cursory glance. I see. Thank you for taking the time to explain. Pray forgive me the interruption. We should continue our search elsewhere. What, are the Confederates not taxing people as much anymore? It's pretty good. The question is, where else should we search? Who else has reason to keep a close watch on these waters? The Confederates. The Confederacy. Oh, how silly of me. The Confederacy has every reason to note the coming and goings of even the smallest vessels in the Ruby Sea. What the heck? Can't find supported channels. That's weird. The app I use to see my chat in streams is screwing up. That's weird. The very survival rests on the ability to extract payments for safe passage, the so-called Ruby Tithe. Sakazuki is where we must go, and Trevor does not wish to be raided and relieved of their possessions, must journey there first to make the necessary overtures. Let's go see our friends over at the Confederacy. Whoa. Searching for a bandit on a boat, you say? As far as I'm concerned, the only bandits are those who refuse to pay the tithe, like that one fellow I spotted not long ago. Why didn't I stop him, you ask? Because he was dead. I, standing motionless in a skiff, paying no heed to the waves of the waters, a dead man drifting. It is one thing to threaten a living man, but what could I possibly do to stop a dead one? Nothing, that is what. So I took the only reasonable course of action. I let him be. I am not one to consort with the dead, but if you are, by all means, follow the man to the Isle of Becco. I will remain here and do my best to forget what I saw. A dead man in a boat bound for the Isle of Becco. That's the stupidest thing I ever... Unless, aha, don't you see? You mistook the Eorzean gentleman for a corpse. That boat belonged to none other than the Kugane wolf burglar. What luck. Our liaison did mention that he could pay the tithe by way of bringing a trespasser to justice, and I do believe this qualifies. This hunt is on, the Isle of Becco. I mean, I shouldn't have to pay the Ruby Tithe. I've been through here. I guess you have to pay it every single time. Joke's on them, I can fly. Also, I'm the Warrior of Light, Slayer of Gods. Try to stop me? Hark, over there a wolf, or really someone what's got big ears and a long fluffy tail. Aha, we've got him now. Is it our wolf burglar, though? So, it seems the wolf burglar was caught by the very people that were trying to catch him. It's someone in costume, isn't it? He's got the... Kami forfeit. This is no wolf burglar. This is a man dead who yet moves. A restless spirit bound for to this mortal coil by burdens of the soul. I beg your pardon, good sir, but my soul carries no such burdens. Indeed, in death I found rather more liberation than I had in life, more purpose and meaning and brotherhood. Wait a minute, you're one of the gentle dead men, but what are you doing so far from Eorzea and the others? As I live and breathe, and even further reaches, I find myself reunited with Master Zombiebrand's compatriots. I too must confess some curiosity as to how you came to this place, but since you asked first, as unbelievable as it may sound, we heard rumors of an island deep in the Siren Song Sea, said to be home to a host of undead individuals, not unlike myself. Ours being a rather lonely existence, we resolved to dispatch an emissary to the Isle, myself being the logical choice once again. Ah, truly? Well, that would explain why the myriad skeletons we found were devoid of unlife. As it were, that said, even if they were as disagreeable a lot as you claim, I should thank you to stop killing every last undead you encounter in your travels. Hold on, what's he talking about? He must be talking about the, that island we, had to go to whenever we, were headed to Kugani in the first place. There was a dungeon full of, like, undead monsters and whatnot. Anyway, having failed in my mission, I was at a loss for what to do next. The island was abandoned, and Eorzea was ever so far away. Just then I felt it, a familiar tingling in my rotting flesh. Aye, there was no denying it. I had felt the pull of our leader, Master Zombiebrand. His aether called to me, and I was duty-bound to answer, so I followed the trail, and it led me to this place. And it's no coincidence. The Spectre and the burglar that stole him must be somewhere here on this island. Good sir, do you still feel Inspector Hildibrand calling to you even now? Can you lead us to him? As surely as I can crack open a hapless merchant's head and feast on the goo inside before you can say go. Follow me. What a graphic expression. By the way, I've been meaning to ask, what's the wolfish getup? It's not the sort of thing a gentle dead man usually wears, though it's quite fetching, I've got to say. It warms my dead heart to hear you say so. I received it as a gift from a traveling artist. When I explained to him how difficult it was to converse with the common man, he fashioned it for me, believing it would serve to soften my otherwise terrifying features, and so it has. But enough talk. Master Zombiebrand needs us. Well, now I want to go get the werewolf set and glamour it up on my armor. Nothing I've heard makes even the slightest bit of sense to me, but no matter. If this misshapen undead wolf man can lead us to the thief, I shall trust in him wholly. Wow. I mean, it's good to trust people, but wow.
Oh, I'm so tired.
New mount. Is he in here, or is he on top of it? Okay, it must be up. Oh yeah, here we are. Yes, Master Zombiebrand is close. We are nearly upon him. And the wolf burglar, at long last, will bring him to justice. Hildibrand, now would be a good time to stop doing whatever it is you're doing. Wolf burglar, you have nowhere left to run. Surrender. Gosh, they finally caught up to me. He looks exactly like my sketch. Campaign thievery comes to an end this day. Aye, this day the Bakufu will have their man, or that is to say, their Lupin. Lupin the Third. Get him, Nashu. Spectre's still not stepped out of it, which means it's time for a triple serving Nashu's Delight, Dango style. Oh, because it's like a skewer. Bombs! Shut up, you stupid statue. Bugger me, are those bombs? Idiot, get rid of them. Get rid of them before you kill us both. Help, Aedes Nashu, anyone. Forget Hildibrand. There's a chance to catch the wolf burglar. We gotta save the inspector. What's with the sassy attitude from my character? I love Hildibrand. He's great. Don't worry about the inspector. He survived the trip back from Dalamud, so this is nothing. Let's get that wolf burglar instead. I gotta look into that. Oh, there he goes. He's just embraced it at this point. Just dive into the ground. I told you before, wolf burglar, you have nowhere left to run. Fall, on the other hand. That's how it's gonna be, then fall it is. He's got like an eagle, or a falcon, or whatever. Like, yo, I want one. It's cool. Never thought I'd come this close to getting caught. Suppose it's my own fault for trying to nick a hefty prize like a statue. But if a statue ain't even a statue, then there's no reason for me to stick around, is there? Better luck next time, thief takers. I mean, I've got a yole, but it's like a fantasy bird. I want like a real bird. Like a giant real bird. It's cool. I don't know why that's cooler than a yole to me, but... Oh, he unstuck himself. I say, Aedes, I've come to expect such cold calculating behavior from dear Nashu, but not you. But I said we should save you. Hooray, Inspector Hildibrand is back. Nothing like a brush with certain death to get you back in the game, am I right, Inspector? What manner of sorcery is this? The air is in gentleman. The statue stands before me, speaking and gesticulating as if it a living, breathing being. I trust I need to remind you, I too am capable of such motions, despite neither living nor breathing. But more to the point, Master Zombiebrand is no statue. Quite right, he's agent of inquiry. Inspector extraordinaire. Ugh. Yep. Good sir, by your garb I gather you are a samurai? Am I then correct in assuming we are in the Far East? Oh ho ho ho. As I wake from gentle slumber and find myself in a foreign land, who should I be greeted by but a Far Eastern man? But ho, what is this? Already my keen investigator sense has alerted me to the presence of a petitioner in need. I must away for honor and justice and a hard-boiled egg. Wait for me, Inspector. You know I can't run that fast. Master Zombiebrand looked to be his old self again. Wonderful, simply wonderful. It is enough to bring a tear to this gentle dead man's eye. Or it would be, if I weren't, you know. But much so I'd love to join your adventures. I must return to my brothers. I pray you watch over and keep our undead overlords safe. And there he goes. So in Eorzea, a man may be an inspector extraordinaire as well as a zombie overlord. Truly yours is a land of many mysteries and strange customs. I dare say I will never comprehend. While I regret that we were unable to apprehend the wolf burglar, I am glad that this chase has seen you reunited with your comrade. Come, let us follow him and see where this keen sense leads. Hildibrand's gonna get that egg. This is kind of cool. No, well, okay, it is cool. It's just straight up cool. It's kind of like a, kind of reminds me of like a griffin without the weird body. I mean, because it's a bird. It's a dumb thing to say. I don't know. I think it'd be cool to just have like a falcon to fly on, and not like a fantasy bird. Is that the keycard? Did I not tell you I caught the scent of a case? And here it is. I give you the case of the kidnapped keycard. Ah, okay. Simply put, this adorable little fellow's dearest friend is abducted by a dastardly fellow in the nearby city of Kugane. We sail on ships of sailors, Far East Aldernard Trading Company. Docked at Kugane docks unload goodly goods, when goodly merchant comes and offers tasty feast for me and friendly friend. But the comment, did that rat man just speak? Keycard not rat man, rude man. Why does no one here know Keycard? Always demon with lucky flesh. We go with goodly merchant, all alone. Man turns, left, right, very confusing. Left, right, left, very confusing. Then bad man grab friendly friend, put gag in mouth and bag on head. I fight back and run, and they run too, and then I jump into water. It would seem the currents carried him to the shores of the island, but I have yet to ascertain the motive of why anyone would want to kidnap the hapless Keycard sailor. Because they do not know or do not care that he is a Keycard. He passes for a rat man of Far Eastern folklore, flesh of which some believe bestows everlasting life. An Eorzean sailor with most unusual features, an incredible, albeit hideous, statue of Eorzean make, though, is in truth a man. I dare say we have already met our goodly merchant. We must return to Kugane and confront this criminal at once. He may have abducted others from faraway lands to sell at auction. The fiend. At the very least, we know he sold this Keycard's friendly friend. We've got to save him, too. Right you are, my lady. We shall see the wicked punished and the innocent set free. Yes, I was just about to say that. Well said, you. Man, the beastmen have it rough. I feel sorry for the good ones, at least. All right, back in the city. Wolves and gentlemen, over by the Ruby Bazaar. I hate this. I hate that I can't clear my throat. Kami, strike me down. The Eorzean gentleman is alive. Hearken to me, merchant. Your reckoning is at hand. For the crime of kidnapping a Kikurn sailor and selling him into slavery, I hereby place you under arrest. Huh? I should hope I would remember doing something so reprehensible as that. More importantly, who are you to level such accusations? Much less place me under arrest. You're not the Sekisugumi. The common Ronin, are you not? You. I'm a Dark Knight, dude. I am very much not above vigilante justice. Common Ronin come from the countryside looking for work. Work I so generously provided when I hired you to guard my auction. An auction you failed to defend against a thief who stole a priceless piece. I say, what audacity! The self-same piece stands before you with the Kikurn who escaped your kidnapping attempt, as incontrovertible proof of your misdeeds. I, Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, have defeated you. The least you could do is demonstrate dignity in defeat. The truth is plain, there is no denying it. And yet I do, Inspector, was it? Whatever authority you may possess in Eorzea is not recognized here. Only the Sekisugumi can compel answers and arrest criminals. And with that, I bid you good day. Crap, he's right. He's out of Hildibrand's jurisdiction. You need not answer to them, but you will answer to me. Had our eye on you for some time, my friend, but alas, all good things must come to an end. Wolf Burglar's meddling merely delayed the inevitable. We have all the proof we need. Now do yourself a favor and come quietly. Or don't, and do me a favor. You guys should give Hildibrand authority here. It'd be, he bumbles his way through these things, but he always, with the help of others, he always manages to find... Like, Hildibrand has, like, this weird, dumb luck that he always stumbles across. It's crazy. Shigure, owing to the efforts of you and yours, we finally bring this charlatan to justice. For that, you have my deepest thanks. Thank you, sir. That you favor me with such kind words is a great honor. I can only hope that this goes some way towards... However, that you failed to inform the Sekisugumi of the Wolf Burglar's crime despite being present and instead pursued the thief on your own is inexcusable. I cannot in good conscience admit you to the Sekisugumi at this time. Such reckless disregard and thirst for personal glory are traits I will not suffer in our samurai. Come on, man. He's trying. There he is. 1,000 thanks to you for saving friendly friend. Warier and wary will be next time. No more following goodly merchants into dark alleys. I owe you all an apology. I owe you all an apology. Like the merchant said, I am no more than a common Ronin. My pursuit of the Wolf Burglar has been, from the very beginning, independent of the Sekisugumi or any other authority. Came to Kugane had joined the Sekisugumi, but was judged to be unworthy, and able to find gainful employment as a samurai elsewhere, struggled to make ends meet. And then, when I was about to renounce my dream and return to my village, I learned of a notorious thief. A thief who targeted only the most wealthy and influential. A thief that I might bring to justice and thereby earn the approval of the Sekisugumi. Say no more, my good samurai. Your earnest nature and passion for the law have won me over. I swear to you, here and now, I, Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, shall help you scour all creation, from the deepest pit of the seven hells to the very pinnacle of the heavens, for the Kugane Wolf Burglar, and we shall start right this instant. I want to fix your outfit, dude. I'm still not quite sure what to make of that man, but I suppose I should be grateful for the help. That's Hildibrand. Bumbling Inspector Extraordinaire. Adis, was it? I should thank you for joining me in this endeavor. Perhaps more so than the others. The help is of questionable benefit, whereas yours seems rather more reliable. Wolf Burglar is not to be underestimated. He is cunning, clever foe, as evidenced by the way he escaped. Sheer passion and determined. Determination will not be enough to catch him. Which is to say that while I value the assistance of the inspector and his assistant, I believe cooler heads will prevail in the end. To wit, yours and mine. I too may be prone to fits of passion, but I should like to think it nothing compared to that of the Eorzean gentleman. Yeah. I've been excited to get this dance. Okay, I could kill. I was gonna say, did it give me an item? Shigure is a man on a mission. Have you heard, Adis? The wolf burglar, for whom we have been searching day and night, has struck again. Word reached me moments ago. The inspector and his assistant are a step ahead of us, but if we hurry, we may arrive before they begin questioning any witnesses. You will come, will you not? Yes? Then let us brook no further delay and make haste for the Rakuza district. I saw that Lalafell. He's still creeping on us. You're creeping on Nashu. I, Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinary. It's so hard to say that all in one go. Stand ready to assist any and all who seek redress for crimes dastardly and daring. My keen inspector sense has led me hither. Speak, my good man. What injustice befell you here? Inspectors? Ah, yes, the Westerners. I remember you, girl. If you are so eager to hear the tale, then I should be glad to tell it. It was him, the wolf burglar, bold as ever. He attempted to steal the finest sword in my collection, the Soburo Sukahiro, in broad daylight. By the Kami, but you say he attempted? And failed. Aye. Ha ha ha, little did the fool know I'd recently employed a new bodyguard, a peerless samurai worth every koban. So the fiend was unable to abscond your precious blade. Truly you're a fortune indeed, Master Akebono. Yeah, sure this is not the end of it. The wolf burglar has his pride. He is not one to forsake a prize. Master Akabono, I have no doubt that the thief will come to the for the blade again and again. I pray you permit me to aid your men in protecting this treasure, that we may finally bring this villain to justice. You have spirit, I'll grant you that, but I have no need of additional guards. Yojimbo alone is worth 100 men, if not more. Heck yeah, Yojimbo. Master Akabono, I think you underestimate this foe. You try my patience, boy. I've made my decision and will not suffer it to be questioned further. Find another way to earn the Sekizugame's approval. Now then, I have a pressing engagement in Sancho Hanamachi, for which I have been looking forward all week. We gonna let this business to Wolf Burglar let me further good day. I fear he has let this turn of luck lull him into false sense of complacency. He should be doubling the guard, or tripling it, if only he could reconsider. If he will not listen to reason, then he must be made to listen to reason. When in doubt, try again. It's not the most well thought out plan, but for lack of anything better, all right. Let's follow Master Akabono, the Sanjo Hanamachi, and once more impress upon him the gravity of this situation.
Oh, words are hard, guys. Ugh.
Over here. Ask all you like, the answer's still no. There's a very short list of people who get to pass, and none of you lot are on it. I applaud your diligence, I do, but we are here to help. If you would admit us to speak of Master Akabono, that we might convince him to let us stud guard over the Soburo Sukahiro. Ah, so that's your game. Trick the daft doorman into letting you in so you can steal Master Akabono's priceless sword. How stupid do you think I am? As if he could sort with the likes of you lot. I'm not a looker among you. Really, my mother has told me I'm quite handsome. I'm sure she has. Maybe she hasn't. Maybe if he was in the mood for a taikomochi. I don't know what that is. Not today, though. Master Akabono made it quite clear that he would only welcome additional entertainers if they were gecko of surpassing beauty, which you're not. So get lost. That went rather poorly. Says we have no choice but to resign ourselves to this outcome. Nay, Shigure, I think not. For I have a plan. A plan of surpassing beauty. If I do say so myself. Are you acquainted with any gecko, perchance? There is an Okia nearby whose proprietress may have given me a few odd jobs. But wait, what exactly is your plan? All shall become clear in time, my good man. Lead the way to this Okia. I do know that a gecko... I looked it up because I was curious. There's an NPC called something gecko. It's a geisha. She's basically a geisha. Most humble greetings to you, fairest maiden. I, Hildibrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, am given to understand that you are an acquaintance of Shigure here. I have given the Hapless full handout or two, and now he shows up on my doorstep in the company of Ejin inspectors. I can only assume this means he's yet to find honest work. Indeed, much to all our chagrin. Shigure is not genuinely employed at present, but that regrettable circumstance is not what brings us to you. Nay, it is a matter of far greater import, a grave injustice which must be averted at all cost. To that end, my lady, I would have you clothe my steadfast assistant in your finest kimono, for but a brief time only. You may be assured. It shall be returned to you post-haste. Loan you a kimono, just like that? I'm not sure what mischief you inspectors get up to in your line of work, but in ours the kimono is priceless. No gecko worth her salt will simply let a stranger parade around town in hers. Not for nothing, at least. If you're truly desperate in need of my assistance, then you should be willing to pay for it. Say 70,000 Aorzi and Gil. I've got that. 70? Only 70,000? Some Lugar's worth more than that. I have a gambling problem. Love of horse birds. Lost my last Gil on Queer Rhapsody. Yeah, alright. This isn't going to help our case, though. If she hears, if she actually heard that. Be that as it may, there is no need to rely upon your generosity. I am more than capable of paying for this expense. Really? Nash, you pay the woman. With what, Inspector? Your coin purse is empty. What? As of when? Oh dear, this is certainly a fly in the ointment. Yeah, okay. So, I don't doubt that Hildibrand's family has money. Godbert owns the gold saucer. But if Hildibrand's not allowed to use the family's money, then he wouldn't have any. So your plan to disguise Nashu as a Gecko that she may enter into the company of Master Akubono and thereby keep watch for the wolf burglar? I hesitate to call it one of surpassing beauty, but if it is our best option, don't even think to say it, my good man. I would never take the money of a down-on-his-luck youth with no job or skills to speak of. But of course it is, as ever, so simple. A means by which we may achieve our end without spending a single coin. Oh yeah? In my brief time here, I have come to understand the myriad complexities of Hingan culture. There is a custom by which one may express the fervor of his conviction by shaving every hair from his head, is there not? Well, yes, I suppose you have the right of it, but are you willing to go to such lengths to secure a kimono? I do the honors. I do the honors. Oh, she's just doing the aesthetician's pose. You stay away from me. A beauty reborn. My hair, my beautiful flowing locks, what have you done to me? That's brilliant, utterly brilliant. I don't think I've laughed so hard in ages. Chin up, Shigure. I dare say she did you a favor. The second Segumi might be inclined to take you more seriously now. You can have your kimono with my thanks. Never mind the guild. The entertainment you've given me is payment enough. My lady, you are a saint. Are you ready, Nashu? Always, Inspector. Wait here, everyone. I'm sure it won't take long to put one of these things on, right? I want a kimono. I bet there are cosmetic kimonos, but they're only available through the Mog Station. I guarantee it. Verily, there is no greater truth than that if we trust in ourselves and the gods. Fate shall conspire to see us succeed. Come on, Shigure, chin up. Is this the will of the kami? I believe I hear them coming. Ta-da! She's so cute. My dear Nashu, you look incredible. Wow, actually, yes you do. You do. She looks every bit the Gecko. I cannot fathom that doorman turning her away. Come, my friends, let us put Nashu's disguise to the proof. Is she okay without her glasses, though? I mean, I guess so. Say what you will about the rest of us, but you would have to be blind to disparage my stalwart. What? Oh, he was about to say assistant. I was like, what? Lovely Geiko Nashu. A Geiko, huh? Alright, let's have a look at you. Oh ho ho, and where has this lovely lass been hiding? Master Akebono is sure to take a shine to you. Alright, the girl may enter, and no one else. My character's a girl. Could have got me all dressed up, and I could have also snuck in there. I can actually fight. Wish me luck. But I understand that they have to account for if you're playing for a dude as a dude, so yeah. Though is it wise to let her go alone? Ideally, at least Adis or myself should have accompanied her, no? Oh, Shigure, I did tell you it was a plan of surpassing beauty, did I not? There's the sword. There's Yojimbo. And sword without peer, the Soburo Sukahiro, the Geiko without peer, Chiyome. What fortune that I may enjoy the company of the finest treasures the world has to offer. Their very presence makes the wine taste that much sweeter. I could not agree more, my lord. Alas, whereas you may lay hands upon your magnificent blade at whim, in vain I struggle to navigate the endless labyrinth that is a woman's fickle heart. That which I desire I take, as will you, when your little project is complete. Chiome, come and have a drink with us. Come, come. If my lords insist, I should be glad to partake. Sushi. Such a beautiful girl you are, and so skilled a dancer as well. You deserve only the best, and the very best you shall have, if you but give yourself body and soul to me. I fear my lord's rather admirable perseverance encroaches upon the obsessive. As I am sure I have told you 1,000 times before, I should be glad to entertain one and all with the traditional arts. Stubborn as ever, I see. No matter, in due time you will be mine, one way or another. Begging your pardons, my lords. Oh ho, this is a welcome surprise, my lord. Did you call for another Geiko? Never mind. Come, my dear, have a seat. Scarfing down sushi. Salutations and greetings, my good sirs. Crap. What is the meaning of this? I explicitly said I am receiving no takomochi this day. Far be it from me to judge a man for his pleasures, my lord, but I fear this is a bridge too far for me. Such beauty, such grace. But be that as it may, now is not the time. The day after tomorrow, perhaps, after I have had time to recover, but not today. Will my lord not reconsider? Pray allow me one dance to convince you. Forget the Manderville Mambo. Give me that dance. Enough, Yojimbo. Remove this fetching yet belligerent Takamochi from my sight. Lay hands upon a fair maiden? I will do no such thing. Are you defying your master's order? The master has already paid you an unconscionable sum of money for your services. The contemptible master who consorts with lecherous dogs. I agreed to serve only as a source protector, not as the executor of your whims. Oh my god, you guys are so stupid. There he is, the wolf burglar. Alright, Yojimbo. This is what you were paid to do. Impossible. At last, the villain reveals himself. We have you now, most wolfish of burglars. Oh, wait. Wait for it. There they are. Yes, it was I all along, Hildibrand, master of disguise, the specter of 1,000 faces, defender of justice. He's still got the makeup on. I feel so conflicted. So you've got so you're not a Taiko Mochi. Pity that. Okay, hold on. Give me a second. Here we go. Frames might drop for a second. Don't worry about it. Oh, okay. A Taiko Mochi is a male geisha. Okay, they're like male geishas / jesters. Whoa. Bugger me if it isn't that talking statue. Fancy meeting you here. Come to watch me steal the Soburo Sukihiro. Well, you know how this goes. Don't let him get away. Halt, fiend. Final Fantasy X's Yojimbo, you are not. Not the sushi. Rest in peace, Hildibrand. I knew him well. What happened? Ugh. There you are, my dear. You are unharmed. I would be heartbroken if there were even a single scratch upon my concubine to be. Hands off, buddy. My lord would do well to take greater care where he places his hands, should he wish to keep them. I like you, lady. Confound it, how does he manage to escape every time? But rejoice, my friends, for he has failed in his thievery once more. The Soburo Sukihiro remains safe and sound. My bald imbecile, look at what you're holding. Does that look even remotely like the Soburo Sukihiro to you? Does it? Does it? For the record, I'm not actually bald. Begone from my sight, and do not return until you have found my sword. After we went to all that trouble, we still managed to steal the Soburo Sukihiro. I sacrificed my flowing locks for nothing. Though I care increasingly less for Akebono, he is nevertheless a man to be reckoned with. What meager reputation I have will be forfeit if we fail to bring the wolf burglar to justice. But we need not pursue him alone. Yojimbo has volunteered his services. Together we may yet redeem ourselves. I think I may know where the thief's headed, too. You heard him. We must recover the Sogoro Tsukihiro. Oh, my poor throat. All this talking and coughing. May well have been my best disguise yet. Whew. I believe the wolf burglar has fled to Yancha. Consider the dagger I took from him in the chaos. Though old and worn, it has been well cared for over the years. It is more than just a tool for him, I think, and it is clearly of Doman design. What an amazing coincidence. Self-same Doman's details had also caught mine eye. I dare say you have the makings of an inspector, Shigure. I shall endeavor to take that as a compliment. To Yancha. Yancha. Man. Wait, is he in the House of the Fierce? Also, I've never explored the area completely, have I? Alright, this will only take a second. This wall's gonna keep me from... There we go. Just needed to touch it. Crap, I'm so tired. Oh, right. The Namazu beast tribes. So I listed the stream saying that I was going to maybe do Rathalos Extreme. But I'm also wanting... there's a mount that drops from Lakshmi Extreme. And I want that mount. It's a really cool mount. Anyone who's actually watched... anyone who's watched my streams when anything remotely related to Okami... Or not Okami. Well, yeah, the game Okami. White Wolves and whatever. Like, Okami's like my favorite game. And Lakshmi Extreme drops a White Wolf mount that looks a lot like a Materasu. I'd be surprised if it's not actually called a Materasu. If there's ever been a mount that I've desperately wanted, it's that one. I wish I had more to talk about while I was flying, but I don't. It's probably why I'm not a popular streamer. Well, that and I played niche games nobody cares about. Except for this. My word, have you ever seen anything so full of splendor? But forgive me, we must not lose sight of the matter at hand. How shall we pursue our quarry? That is a very good question, to which I currently have no answer. I do. Woof woof. Daigoro. Nice little doggy. Daigoro is more than a mere traveling companion. His sense of smell is unparalleled. Give her the burglar's dagger that he may track his scent. Brilliant idea, Agent. Yes, indeed. Here, take it. Woof, woof, woof. Oh, he has a scent already. With me, Nashu. Perhaps fate has conspired to see us succeed after all. What ails little Daigoro? Why will he go no further? How is it you remember his tis like there are Namizu about their stink befuddles his senses. Oh, okay. Though unfortunate, we know the wolf burglar came this way. Perhaps if we search, we could find some other clue as to his whereabouts. Leave it to me, Shigure. If there are clues to be found in these ruins, my keen inspector sense shall lead me to them. Wait for me, Inspector. Wait for me. God, there they go again, charging out before we have a chance to discuss our plan of action. Must they always be so reckless? Nothing for it to follow them, I suppose. Why don't you search the area to the northwest, Adis? You alright, dude? You need some water? Alive I am, hale and healthy, yes, yes, nursing a rather vicious hangover from a surfeit of tea, otherwise none the worse for wear. Thousand thanks to you for waking me, for I was set upon by ravenous beasts or thieving bandits. Unless you wouldn't happen to be a thieving bandit, would you? That depends if you got a certain priceless sword on you. No, I'm hunting a thieving bandit, a Lupin. A Lupin. Now that you mention it, I have some vague recollection of a traveler with an unusual sword across his back. I was deep in my teacups at the time, but I know what I saw. Huh, drunken Namazu. What is his part in all this? He saw the wolf burglar. What luck? Which way did he go? It's a little bit of a blur, so I doubt my memory will be of any use. My barbels, on the other hand, should do the trick. Oh, like his whiskers, right? My adorable little friend, you need not strain yourself on our account. We too have ways of finding the feet. He's still got the makeup on. Yes, my keen Namazu sense is telling me that the wolf burglar went that way. Yes, that way. Which way?
We may as well split up again.
I would help you, but hangover, yes. Bye-bye, friends. Have fun hunting the wolf burglar. Search horizontal wolf burglar. Okay, it's in this area somewhere. Plot relevant gloves. Among the irrelevant pot shards, you spy a somewhat conspicuous pair of gloves. If they belong to the wolf burglar, perhaps they may prove useful. Oh, go away. Found something, have you? I do not recall him wearing gloves, but for the lack of other possible leads, I say let Daigoro follow the fresh scent. Now that the Namazu is gone, we should have no difficulty finding the owner. Here you go, Daigoro. What news, Jim? We came as soon as we heard the barking. Now that the Namazu has departed, Daigoro is capable of pursuing our quarry once more. Your stalwart comrade found gloves that may have belonged to him, and so we were able to see where they lead us. There he goes.
He's got the scent quickly in it, so let's not lose sight of Daigoro.
Oh, the walking's kind of bad. It looks like they're just kind of sliding along the ground a little bit. Oh, hey. Is that the actual guy, though? We can't assume that all Lupin is... It might be him.
There he is. We must have let him escape this time.
Hold, Ronan. You know how quick he can run. Let us leave the pursuit to one he cannot outrun. Get him, Daigoro. Seize the Lupin. Gosh, he's a fast doggy. Aye, there are none faster. Come, we must secure the sword and the thief. A coin? What? But why? He got it. Gosh, he really likes Koban, doesn't he? Well, we all have our weaknesses, I suppose. Still, there's no denying that he's a very, very good dog. How could he possibly have the nerve? You lot really should have thought this through, or have you already forgotten that I've got friends in high places? Montaro, to me! Ah, it's the bird. What? 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 What is happening? Ooh. By the kami, what have you done to my bird? Got you. Rejoice, Shigure, for I, Hildibrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, have reclaimed the Soboro Sukihiro. Yes, it seems to have, though before we declare it with certainty, I would verify the authenticity of the blade. But of course. Aye, this is no fake. It's indeed a work of art. A masterpiece that could only be the treasured Soboro Sukihiro. Ah, I just remembered. I have urgent business in Kugane, which as well as it should afford me the opportunity to return the Soboro Sukihiro to its rightful owner. Pray allow me to do so. You have my word, I shall surrender it to no one. Oh, there's the cat. How lucky we are to have a friend like Jim. Steadfast, loyal, honorable. A Mandeville man from another mother. Come here, buddy. Let us quit this place and return to Kugane with the wolf burglar. I'm sure the Sekisugumi will have a cell with his name on it. Return to Kugane. Far north of the city. What business have you with the Sekisugumi? The wolf burglar, the Lupinos made mock of me and my brothers? I, Shigure, and my comrades have successfully captured the notorious wolf burglar Kugane and brought him here that we might surrender him to the custody of the Sekisugumi. Full glad we are to accept this unexpected bounty. The fiend has been a source of unending consternation for us. My thanks to you all. Pray, bring him inside, honored friends. Bloody fools, the lot of you, blind to the true villain in your midst. Is it true then? The wolf burglar has been detained? Well done. Who must we thank for this auspicious turn of events? I, Hildibrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, did bring the wolf burglar to heel with my customary style and aplomb. Ow. Very good, very good. And the Sobro Sukahiro, where is it? Ow. You mean you don't have it? I thought Jimbo had returned it to you. Jimbo? That disrespectful disgrace of a samurai? Nay, I have seen neither hide nor hair of him. I can only presume that Jim is currently enjoying a plate of dango at the Umineko tea house before paying Master Akabono a visit. Or perhaps he absconded with the Sobro Sukahiro. This is all a joke to you people, isn't it? Of all the stupid, inexplicable, utterly unjustifiable, for what reason could you have possibly even for a moment considered it wise to let a single man, and not just any man either, a man I just expelled from my service? Mark me, Ronan, if you fail to deliver that sword, I shall make it the focus of my remaining years that your dreams go unfulfilled. Cat, quit biting me. Butthead. Butthead. Certainly can't have that, which reminds me, Shigure, you once told me it was your dream to serve alongside us. Is that still the case? Yes, sir, it is. Good, because in light of your recent accomplishments, I would like nothing more than to induct you into the Sekisugumi. What say you? It would be an honor, sir. Glad to hear it. There are, of course, some few procedures and discussions with my superiors that must come first. We may attend to them, but we may attend to them now, if your comrades do not mind waiting. Not at all. We will await your triumphant return, Shigure. Crap. My friends, it is finished. He did it. A Shigure reborn. Well, I would not dare put in such a grandiose terms, but indeed, I feel as though I am a changed man. And it is you three who have changed me for the better. 1,000 thanks to you, Adis, Inspector Hildibrand, Nashu. Though I have only just become a Sekisugumi, I have already been given my first assignment, and to pursue the renegade Yojimbo and recover the Soboro Sukahiro. Alas, as a new recruit, I have been afforded no additional men or resources to accomplish this task. If I am to succeed, I will need all the help I can get. Say no more, Shigure, I would be glad to give it. I, Hildibrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, do hereby re-swear to help you scour all creation from the deepest pit of the seven hells to the very pinnacle of the heavens for Jim and the Soboro Sukahiro. And so our hunt begins again. Wait for me, Inspector, wait for me. Part of me still struggles to believe it, Adis, the wolf burglar captured, and myself become a Sekisugumi. Again, I cannot thank you enough for all the help you've done for me. What an odd, circuitous path that has led to this point. To be honest, the most vexing complication was the loss of my hair, though now she assures me she is already in the process of procuring a potent tonic to remedy that. Once more, we find ourselves waiting for fate to spur our story forward. Until we have a lead on the Soboro Sukihiro, we can but enjoy our respite. Then we return in the Black Heart Beneath. Alas, Shigure seems utterly devoid of hair and hope. You look well, Adis. I pray your adventures have not been too taxing. As for myself, the search for the Soboro Sukihiro as well as Yojimbo continues. Would that I could claim even a measure of progress. Ah, Shigure, there you are. We thought perhaps to find you inside, my bald man, but I see you are here and in the company of my stalwart assistant. Bald? You of all people should. Having failed to seize upon newer information of value or even passing relevance, we were in the midst of reconsidering our investigative strategy. But tell me, have you ordered Jim and our missing sword? Jim? Who is... Ah, yes, Yojimbo. No, as I was just telling Adis, I have made no progress since we last spoke. You seem distressed, Shigure. If you get pine for your lost locks, then pine no longer. We have brought you a hair tonic of preternatural effectiveness. Really? Well, that is actually a very considerate gesture. Thank you. Why not try it right now? Aye, the sooner the better, perhaps. I say, to meet with Master Zombiebrand and his bosom companions yet again. True, the Kami have been kind to me. It is always a pleasure to see a man of the old horde. But were you not bound for Eorzea? Why are you yet in the Far East? Indeed, I had thought to return home and rejoin my brothers, and to that end did I call upon the local fishermen to secure passage. 'Twas from them that I heard a tale most fascinating which compelled me to stay. A Funa Yurei, a Far Eastern variety of undead, had been seen wandering in an Isle's shore. As my previous attempts to recruit fellow zombies had met with failure, I thought why not broaden my criteria and appeal to this ghost in the spirit of camaraderie. Alas, oh crap. I see, I realize it's sudden, but in your inquiries did you hear mention of Jim? Jim? Fear I've heard naught of that particular Far Eastern spirit, though to be honest, not all have been willing to entertain my company, perhaps due to my undead nature. What's my cat doing? Pains me to hear that. In this world, there remain people prejudiced against the living impaired. Seek this gym, Master Hildibrand? If so, I should be glad to help. Grateful as it would be, it might be wise to change your attire. The people's reluctance to speak with you may be due to your passing resemblance to a certain wolfish fugitive who, until recently, terrorized the city. Oh, how careless of me. I shall change into something less conspicuous at once. Then it is settled. When at first you don't succeed, make inquiries again. Let us split up and speak with the men and women of Kugana. Okay. I'm gonna take a break. Like I might stream later. I think I might take a nap or something. I don't know. So I'm extremely tired.
No one actually showed up for the stream, but hey, if you watch this on YouTube, thank you.
Where's the stupid? There it is.